Hey there, Sleepy fam. If you want to know what these are and why you need them, then just keep watching. Okay, so these here are called acupressure rings. I'm obsessed. So the idea behind these is quite simple. So a lot of us teachers, our hands are something that we use a lot. Grading papers, cutting things out, whatever it may be. And if you're like me, your hands are sore. In addition to teaching, I'm also a gardener and an artist. So I need my hands. And I'm gonna tell you why you need to be obsessed too. So first off, I don't know if you're like me, but I completely have arthritis in my fingers. As a teacher with all the cutting, laminating, grading, all of that stuff, and as a gardener and as an artist, I use my hands a lot and I need them to function for me. And lately they have been bothering me. So I was in the art room and one of our art teachers was talking about these and I was like, what are those? I've never heard of such a thing. So excited, right? So it's funny because the newer, okay, maybe because I have fat fingers too, but like the newer ones, I don't know if you can see that, they leave like marks on my hands. Can you see that? See how it's like all red right there? So they definitely leave marks, but if you have skinnier hands, they probably won't. So what are these? They're these little triangular shapes. I don't want to pull it too much because I don't want to like bust it like my student did. I was letting my student try it and she like, I don't know what she did and she just like broke it in half and I'm like, how do you break that? But these are like little triangular shapes, which it's not gonna focus on, of course. Wait, let me take them all off. Hang on one second. Okay, so I don't know if this will show. Okay, so can you kind of see that they look triangular? Do you see that at all? A little bit, maybe, kind of, sort of. Okay, so what it does is it provides acupressure. So acupuncture is where they actually take needles and stick that into the parts, right, that need that, the little parts that, sorry, that was my chair. Acupressure is where they stick needles into you in various points and then those points will supposedly relieve tension throughout like body. So if you have like a headache, they might stick some needles here or something like this. If you have like a tummy ache, they might stick needles here. Like I'm not an acupuncturist, but that's like the gist, right? Okay, so anyway, these things, I wouldn't do more than one at a time, honestly. But what I love about them is it just feels so good. Did anybody have one of those, it was like the head thing? Have you ever seen those funny baby videos where they use the head massager and the baby's all like it's so, it's so funny. Anyway, this feels so good and it reminds me of those head things. And so what I'll typically do is I'll just like, whichever fingers are hurting or like I'll, you know, vary, and I just roll it up and down, just roll it up and down, and it feels so good. So definitely believe in acupressure. I'm a big fan of these. Now, why would you want to use these in your classroom? Okay, so they're great for us as adults or, you know, family members or whatever, right? But why would you use this in the classroom? Okay, now I'm gonna, spoiler alert, these things sometimes will go like flying across the room and then you have to try to like find them, so that will happen. Yeah, there's that. And then the other thing is like if you give them to your kids, either one, they'll bust them like my student did, like I don't know what she did and just like broke in half. Never seen that, and I have like big fingers. Or, you know, they might lose them, so it could be $1 down the drain. They're about $1 a piece. But it's really nice because the students who maybe lack concentration, so your students with ADD or your daydreamers or, you know, just nervous kids, things like that, kids that have anxiety, this is a great thing for them because they'll just sit there and they'll just roll it like back and forth and it centers their concentration. So they're focused on just this rather than having so many external factors that can stimulate them. So I find that when the kids who don't lose them, that need them, that they can easily just sit here and just like roll, and then they can like focus on what you're saying or like listening to what you're saying. So I really like them. Again, they're super cheap. They ship from China, so it takes a little bit of time to come, but definitely a good investment for your class. Like, I wouldn't give it to every single kid, but you know, your kids, or even your kids that have just like a lot of extra energy. I mean, I know that's ADHD, but your kids that have a lot of extra energy, this is just another way to kind of like calm their brain and get them to focus. So definitely love these. Should you buy these for your classroom? Yes, you should. And even if you don't buy them for your classroom, I think you would like them for yourself. I really enjoy them. I mean, I do think they start to stretch out like a little bit, you know, because like this one doesn't feel as tight as like this one feels really tight. And I get that that's on my thumb, but even on this finger, it feels tighter. So anyway, I really enjoy them. If you have used them and you use them for a different way than I've talked about, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know how you're using them. And if not, and you're interested in getting them, I can maybe add the link to Amazon. I don't do Amazon or anything like that, so I don't, you know, get any money. I'm not sponsored. But I just really enjoy these, and I wanted to share them with you. So let me know if you get them or if you've used them and what your thought is. All right, you guys, in the next one. See you in the next one. Bye.
You know I'm back, like I never left.